title of today's class was Moving Meditation. So the idea is essentially that yoga is a practice of moving, or at least the yoga asana is a practice of moving through postures with your breath and maintaining a sense of presence throughout that, so being very much in the moment. So in that regard, it's very similar to meditation, where you're sitting still and observing the present moment without getting disturbed. So yoga, I would say the movement practice is actually a little bit more advanced version of a standard meditation practice. So with that in mind, just encouraging you to stay present with the feelings of your breath and staying present with your experiences as you go through the practice today. Nothing fancy as usual, probably just doing the usual guy style practice. Just one other thing before I get started. I'm sure all of you are able to see Netflix these days. I would strongly recommend you look at, on Netflix, a new series called Move, and episode 2 includes, there's an episode about an Israeli dance company that practices a form called Gaga, which is, to me at least, super intriguing. So basically a movement method, much like yoga is a movement method. I watched that, and then I started to wander around the internet looking for more stuff. So it's super fascinating. Eventually it may show up in my practices, I hope so. And I hope you enjoy that. If you have a look at it, just let me know. So I'll shut up, let's begin our practice. So find yourself in a comfortable seat, a sense of rootedness, tallness, softness, eyes closed, and feeling your breathing. All we're doing here is allowing ourselves to settle into this moment, into this breath right here. Relaxing and releasing any apparent tension in the body, and instead moving towards the sensations of pleasure, or even love, if you will. Always bringing in that experience to the way in which you are practicing. Make it pleasing. And then from here, a shared breath to start our practice. Exhale, empty your lungs. Nice big inhale. And a long sigh. And welcome one more time to your yoga practice. Really, really great to have you here today. As you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Take a big stretch. Flip your hands over, continue to stretch up, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, bring your hands all the way down. From here, cross your legs out front, coming to a seated position. It may be a little different, or maybe you're already in it. Bring your hands onto your knees, and as you inhale, lift your heart, look up. And as you exhale, round back. Do that a couple times, inhaling your heart forwards. Make it feel pleasurable. Exhale, round back, lean back. And again, inhale forwards, heart forwards, and up. And exhale to round back. Nice. Inhale to a neutral position, and then begin to rotate in the area of the pelvis in one direction. And then begin to move as well into the lower ribs, the upper ribs, the shoulders, the neck, going in one direction, round and round, undulating around the spine. Oh yeah. And then pause in the middle, stabilize again, and go the other way. Little movements into the pelvis, bringing in the Getting into all those cranky spots. Oh yeah, this feels good. It might look weird, but it feels good. Oh yeah, round and round we go. And then pause again. Again, lean back, hold on to your knees, keep your chin tucked. And then slowly come forwards. From this place, send your feet out front, your hands behind you, to a place where you're nice and stable in your hands. As you inhale, lift your bum up. And as you exhale, let your bum drop back down. Do that again. Inhale, bum up. Exhale, bum down. And then maybe taking it further, inhale, bum up. Exhale, come onto your heels, let your bum swing through, bum off the ground. Inhale, reverse table. Exhale, supporting yourself in the chair. Inhale up. Exhale back. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale back. And one more. Really works in the core. Inhale up. And exhale back. Nice. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then walk yourself forwards into a squat. So heels in, toes out, sinking into it a little bit. Send your hands forwards. Don't know if you can see me. So your hands are in a fist with your fingers pointed. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, round your spine a bit. Inhale, heart forward, so a little cat-cow type movement. Exhale, round back. And again, inhale, heart forward. And exhale, round back. Nice. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Square up your toes. Exhale, fold. And then again, inhale, half lift. This time bring your hands to your hips. And exhale to stand all the way back up. As you arrive to standing right away, inhale your hands overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down. Interlace your fingers and press down. So here, try to bring your feet to touch. Big toes touch, heels touch. Toes spread wide. Your heels are squeezing towards each other and your toes feel like they're flaring away from one another. Chest is proud, hands pressed down. Inhale, hands forwards, all the way up to face the ceiling. Exhale, hands out wide, down by the sides of your body. And that continue like that. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down the midline, interlace your fingers, press down firmly, legs are squeezing together, chest proud. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands out wide. One more time, moving meditation, inhaling. Exhale down, make it feel pleasurable. Moving towards pleasure. Inhale, hands forwards and up. At the top, as usual, exhale, flare your elbows, keep your palms face up. Inhale, press up, flex through your wrists, press your feet down. Exhale, elbows flare. And again, inhale, press up. Exhale, elbows flare. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down by the sides of your body. And we'll move into side bending. Inhale your hands up. Interlace your fingers and exhale to settle. So it really doesn't matter how you hold your hands, just we're doing this in a way that works for you. So inhale into some kind of spinal extension, and then exhale, take your body to the right and your hips to the left. And you'll feel this stretch then along the left side of your body. So typically I've got my bottom hand pulling my top hand somehow, creating that big arc of energy along the left side of the body. And we're trying to make it feel pleasurable, but also, complete. So trying to find that place where it's a complete extension. All of the weight's in your left foot. So even if you lift the right foot up, it really doesn't matter what the right foot's doing. It's more into the left foot. Give it a pull, and then rise back up. Settle, and then take it to the other side. So inhale, reach up. Exhale to your left, your hips go right. You begin to create that elongation through the right side of the body this time, all the way into your right foot. Make it feel pleasurable, right? So there's a mixture of extension and relaxation, a kind of pulsation as you're in the pose. It's not sort of this rigid, hard, external body thing. It's you inside. So it's what it feels like that really matters the most. Inhale back up. And exhale, interlace your fingers behind your head. Let's just do forwards and backwards a few times. Inhale into a back bend. Hips forwards, chest up, elbows flare. Look at the ceiling. And then inhale to come up. And exhale, elbows forwards, round your upper back, rolling down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to back bend. Pleasure. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows forwards. Squeeze your knees together. And again, inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, forward roll. Good. Inhale all the way up, hands to ceiling. Exhale here, we'll twist to your right. Extend out through your fingertips, thumbs to the ceiling, even gazing out to the right hand. Inhale, both hands overhead to touch. Exhale, twist to the left. And then doing it the way I prefer, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then inhale, open to the right, inhale. Exhale, close, make it feel sweet. Inhale, open left. Exhale, close, soften through the arms. Inhale, open right. Exhale, close. And inhale, open left. Exhale, close. Good, let's inhale our hands up. And exhale, sit down as we bring our hands down, arms parallel to the ground. Then rise and fall. Inhale up. Exhale down, weight towards the heels. Inhale up, keep it sweet and soft. Exhale down. Even one more, inhale up. And exhale down. Pausing for a moment, so moving towards a swimming bear, which is like a breaststroke. As you inhale, you take that breaststroke and stand up. And then you turn your palms face up behind your body and then send them forwards as you sit back down. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, sit down even further, working into the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down as far as you can go and just linger there. Squeeze your knees together, a little bit of proudness through your heart. Smiling. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forwards. Inhale to lengthen away from yourself. And then exhale, bring your bum towards your heels and let your heels lift. 2 more times like that. Inhale, half lift, heels down. Exhale, bum to heels. Squeeze your knees towards each other. 1 more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bum to heels. And then from that place, plant your hands and then step 1 and then the other leg to good old plank pose. Fingers spread wide, hands pressing down, rotating away from each other. Shoulders nice and settled into place. By virtue of that, legs squeezing towards each other, head neutral. And again, smile, it's not so bad. Exhale, knees down, feet flatten out, lie down. And then inhale to cobra as you dial your hands away from one another, chest forwards, pelvis down, Elbows move towards your body. Exhale down. I need a thoracic twist, so let's go there. Inhale, come up, roll the right shoulder back, left shoulder forwards. Look over the right shoulder. Exhale down. And then to the left, inhale, come up. Loop the left shoulder, look left. Exhale down. Inhaling up on your hands and knees, adjust your hands, exhale back. Downward facing dog. Here we are again. Paddle your legs out. Let's build a little bit more heat. So balance on your left leg, inhale your right leg up high, or nice and high on the ball of the left foot. Exhale, right knee to outer right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to left arm under the body. Inhale up. Exhale, step to the head of the mat. Bring your left foot beside your right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bum to heels. Here we go again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bum to heels. Knees squeezing together. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Plant your hands. Step. 1, 2. Plank. Good form right away. There's effort, but we're trying to make it effortless effort. Right? A place where you're buoyant and strong and confident, but also there's a bit of resiliency in the whole posture. Knees down, feet flat now. Lie down. Fingertips off the mat, elbows to the ceiling. Inhale, cobra again on your fingertips. Exhale down. Shoulder jack left, inhale, come up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale down. And inhale, come up, look over the right shoulder. And exhale down. You can just bring your hands back on the mat. Inhale to your hands and knees. Exhale back. Downward dog. And then balance on the right foot, the right big toe mound. Heel lifts. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, outer left arm. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale up. Exhale, step through. Right foot joins left foot. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale. Landing here. As you inhale again, bring your hands overhead. And as you exhale, sit into the chair. Relax your face. Take another big inhale. Exhale your right hand outside your left knee. Your left hand to your low back, palm facing the back. Sitting down further, get long in your spine and then start to rotate through the back. Try and look over your left shoulder at the end maybe. Then inhale all the way up, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, sitting down, left hand outside right knee, right hand to low back. Squeeze your knees towards each other. Back hands there for support. Rotate. Look over the right shoulder. And then inhale all the way up, hands to the ceiling. This time hands in prayer. As you exhale, sit down. Hands in prayer. Big inhale. And then exhale. We'll turn to the left. Right elbow outside the left knee. There's a little bit of pressure on the right elbow as you lift out of your abdomen. Maybe try to lift that left elbow higher up. Beautiful. And then inhale, stand up, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, just sit into the chair, hands in front of your heart. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to rotate. Bring your left elbow outside your right knee. Press against the knee with the elbow. And then begin to rotate away
from that belly as you look over the right shoulder.
Nice. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, dive all the way back down.
Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, right leg back, long step, right toes tucked. And we'll bring good old right knee down. Inhale, hands up.
Exhale, lean forwards, lift. Inhale, flare those hands forwards. Exhale, bring the hands down into fists. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Add the knee dips here. Inhale, knee down, hands up. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Let's add a couple kicks. Inhale. Exhale, right knee up. Maybe you kick through the right heel. Inhale, step back. Exhale, kick, really balancing on that left foot. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, step back. Still balancing on that right big two. Twist to your left, extend through your hands. Inhale, hands overhead to touch. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist left. Cool. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, step forwards, hands swing behind. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive back down.
Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left leg back, long step, left toe stuck, left knee down.
Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lean forwards, lift your back knee. Inhale, swoop your hands forwards. Exhale, bring your elbows in. Torso erect now. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, elbows down. Now the knee dip. Inhale, knee down, hands up. Exhale, up. Again, inhale. And exhale. Adding in a little knee lift or kick. Inhale. Exhale, kick. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale, step back. Exhale, twist right. Thumbs point up. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, twist right. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, step forwards, hands swing behind again.
Inhale, rise all the way up.
And then exhale, let's just bring the hands down beside the side of the body. Again, sit into the chair a little bit, not quite so far. Monkey foot, the left foot. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee, sit down. Hold on to your forearms. Bring your elbows up nice and high. Try to pull your forearms apart. Elbows move away from one another. Sit down a little more. And then try to, rather than pull the elbows apart, draw them towards each other. So press the arms towards each other, firing different muscles in the upper arms, upper chest. As you inhale, stand up, feet together. As you exhale, hands out wide. By your sides, bend your knees a little bit. Monkey foot, right foot. Left ankle on top of right knee. Sit down. Lift your gaze, hold your forearms. Do it the other way. Lift your elbows up. Pull your elbows apart. Chest nice and proud. Find your balance, find your breath. Moving meditation. Staying calm and present. Try to press your elbows towards each other. Nice. And then inhale, stand up, feet together. And exhale, dive all the way back down again.
Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, right leg back, a long step, right toes tucked. Keep the knee lifted as we rise all the way up.
Exhale, hands to your heart. I'll go the other way. From here, keeping your gaze forward, just pivot your right heel to the mat and then open your hands out to Warrior Two. In your Warrior Two here, which hand is hidden? Oh, you can get that hand in the mirror in the video here. From here, really reach your arms far apart. Feel how the arms tend to harden as you reach the fingertips, and then really relax your arms. Hard, soft. Hard, soft. Now try to find a spot that's kind of in between those two extremes, right? There's a sense of buoyancy, fullness, presence, but also ease, right? Effortless effort. Relax through your shoulders. Back foot's pressing in nice and strongly. Front foot's pressing down, dialing away a little bit. You get into Exalted Warrior. Inhale, back hand down, top hand up. Let's just stick with this variation, or maybe not. No, let's bring the hand to the back of the head. And see if you can wrap your back hand around to your inner thigh or thereabouts. Keeping that arc through the right side of the torso, or left side of the torso here. Nice. Begin to straighten your left leg. Tip forwards. Keeping that arc through the side of the body. And as soon as you feel like that side of the body is starting to collapse, just pause there, take the arms open into triangle pose, and go no further. So what we tried to do there was to create length, hip to armpit, as we come into the pose. So come back up. Find that Exalted Warrior. Create that stretch through the left side of the body. Straighten your legs, keep the stretch, and then keep the stretch, keep the stretch, keep the stretch. And then once you start to lose the stretch, well, that's as far as you're going to go. Right there. You're going to get nice and long through the left side of the torso. Inhale back up. Bend your front knee. And now we'll interlace your fingers behind your back. Puff your chest. Look to the upper right. And then dive to the upper right with your nose. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Find Warrior Two. Straighten your front leg. Pivot on your heel. And then let's just bend your knees a lot and fold between your legs so you get your hands to the ground. Toes turn slightly inward. Turn your hands around. So fingers point away from you, palms face the floor. Walk your hands as far through as you can, bringing your head towards the ground, butt towards the ceiling. Feel that engagement through the backs of your legs. Nice. And then inhale, half lift. And walk your hands to the head of your mat, pivoting on your feet. Step back to plank pose. Let's take a good old flow. Exhale down half or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. From here, inhale, right leg up. Step it through. Bring your left foot beside your right foot. Exhale, fold. And then simply, we'll do it again. Left leg back, left toes tucked. Inhale, rise up to a standing lunge. Again, I'm going to rotate so you can see what's going on. Left leg's back, right leg's forwards. Hands come to your heart. Pivot your back heel down. Send your hands out. Right foot's pressing down and dialing away from you so your inner knee does not collapse. Nice and hard as you reach, and soften. Expand from fingertip to fingertip to the upper chest. and relax inward. Expansive and hard, soft and relaxed. Find both of those qualities. Find that lovely midpoint of active but relaxed. Warrior 2. Exalted warrior. Inhale, right hand up, left hand to the back leg. Bring your hand to the back of your head. Try to wrap your left arm around behind you. Create that arc of energy through the right side of the body. And then, so to get to triangle pose, we're trying to avoid the collapse through the right side of the torso. Straighten your front leg. Begin to tip forwards without losing that extension you created through the right side of the torso. When it feels like, oh, it's going to fall apart, just unwind your arms. Try not to collapse into the right side of the body, so get nice and long. Maybe it's kind of hard with the head grab. Let's come back up. Bend the front knee. Just find a good old exalted warrior. Back hand down, top hand up. Find the extension. Then straighten your front leg. Keep the extension, keep the extension, keep the extension. Hands come more or less in the shape of a T. And then maybe that's like it. This is how far I can get before it starts to really feel like I'm falling apart and just sort of dangling in space. You stay active through the whole shape. Pleasantly active, right? Not vigorously hard and active, but pleasantly active. Inhale back up. Bend your front knee, interlace your fingers behind your back, puff your chest, dive to the upper left, arms overhead. And a humble warrior here. Nice. And then again, inhale back up. Rotate your right foot in, toes inwards, heels outwards. Keep your hands interlaced behind your back. Nice big inhale, exhale, fold forwards between both legs. And then, keeping those legs active, just bring your hands down to the ground. Here we want to keep the ankle, knee, and hip in the same plane. So try not to move your bum forwards or backwards. You're going to take your hands strongly forwards, but keep that ankle, knee, and hip perpendicular. And just sort of drop into a wide leg downward dog. So your torso moves towards your upper thighs. And then take all the way into your left hand and reach your right hand through to your left leg somewhere. Maybe your ankle, maybe your shin, maybe your knee. And then just take a little bit of a twist. You're using a little bit of a pull with the right hand to twist into this wide leg downward dog. And then release, right hand down front. Left hand reaches for the right leg, elbow bends, twist into it. And then again, slowly release, walk your hands back in. Bend your knees a little bit, draw your heels in, toes out, sink your bum down, and then just stand up into goddess pose, or goddess legs, temple legs, I guess. Palms face the floor. Trying to create space, so moving energy 6 directions. As you inhale, like you're sucking energy out of the earth. So it's like, and exhale, push away, create space in front of you. Pull back in that stuff that you do need. And push space away from you, out to the sides, flex through your wrists, really nice and strong. Inhale back in softly. Exhale, push down, straighten your legs. And then inhale, sitting down, sort of drawing liquid from the earth like you're pumping something. Exhale, push away. Inhale, softly draw in. Exhale, push away to the sides. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, push it down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Inhale. And exhale and straighten your legs. Hands on your hips, square up your toes, and just jump your feet together and take it side to side a few times. Should feel good, pleasurable, relaxing. Tap your shoulder, tap your back. And then slow it down. Start to tap your arms too. Tap, 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 tap your upper chest. Tap your neck, tap your head. Shake out your wrists. Shake your shoulders. Quake everywhere. And then stand there. Tree pose, and then we'll get to the ground, balancing on your left foot. Turn your right hip out, and then bring your right foot up. Press your foot to your leg to your foot. Try not to lose the grip of the arch of the left foot. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, hands up. Separate your hands, exhale, integrate. Feeling the pleasurable sensations of breath moving as you stand here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your knee forwards and exhale your foot down. Other side, left foot turns open, left hip opens, left foot rises up, pressing leg to foot, foot to leg. Hands come to heart. Arch of the right foot engaged and lifting. Hands come up, shoulders integrate. And you feel this pleasurable sensation of breath moving up from the earth, up to your fingertips, and back to the heart. Just like we were drawing energy, energy is drawing up, and then gently coming back. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your knee forwards and exhale. Bring your foot down. Just step to the back of your mat wherever you're at. Nice big inhale. And exhale, dive all the way forwards.
Walk yourself up the mat to plank pose. And from plank pose, knees wide, take child's pose. Give your hands forwards, get a bit of spinal traction. Elbows can relax down. Slowly walk it back in. Come up onto your knees. Camel pose. Tops of the feet active. Hands through low back. Just a big front side extension. Hips forwards. And along through the abdomen. Open through the chest. Press your hands in. Lift your chest up. Move around a little bit. It's okay. And then slowly inhale up. And exhale down. Take a few breaths. And then swing your legs out front. Nice. Right away, just keeping your knees bent, feet on the floor, lie down. And then, hopefully you can see me. I don't know if you can or not. Fingertips touch your heels, and then bring your hands way overhead, or maybe framing the head if you like. And then press with your feet, lift your pelvis off the ground, and really press firmly with the feet so it almost feels like you're pushing your upper back up the mat and spreading your shoulder blades wider apart. So I find this really tasty for my upper thoracic spine. And then soften through your glutes a little bit or a lot and start to make some hip circles through the pelvis, one direction. Letting everything mobilize here, soften. And then the other direction. Channeling your inner Elvis
There we go. And then slowly, slowly release your spine back down, bring your hands back down, draw your knees to your chest. A little bit of a hug, big inhale, exhale, draw your forehead towards your knees, squeeze. And then releasing your arms, let yourself roll your knees to the right, your shoulders to the left, look to the left. Take a few breaths there. Soften wherever you can. So I've mentioned moving towards pleasure. The other thing is to unguard pain. So rather than wrapping pain or wrapping muscle and tension around the pain, just let the pain be. It's telling you that something's going on and needs to heal. But don't add more compounding effects by gripping all around it. Soften and unguard the pain as well as moving towards pleasure. Let the body do what the body knows how to do. And then let's slowly unwind. Pause in the middle for a moment. Just notice how everything kind of settles. And then when you're ready, roll. Knees go left, shoulder goes right, look to the right. Oh yeah, oh this side feels better. And again, make it feel pleasurable. If you find you're gripping or holding into some area of pain or resistance, endeavor to soften around that, to just let it be. Just let it be. No need to layer stories on top of what's already, expressing itself. And then let's slowly unwind again. Extend your legs long. Find yourself into Savasana, or if it feels good, you could maybe take a little bit of a shiggle or a shake before doing that. Whatever feels right. A little bit of movement, and then letting yourself lay down and rest in Savasana. And you can remain like this, or join me in seated to conclude our practice. As always, a real pleasure to have you here. I hope you're doing well on these crazy days of ours, particularly today. It's a weird day today. US election. Disgusting. All right, from here, exhale, empty your lungs. Nice big inhale. And a long sigh. And thank you once again, my yogi friends, for joining along with me. I hope you have a beautiful day ahead of you. Namaste.